Hey guys, today I want to take a moment to talk about a serious topic many Genshin Impact content creators have been covering lately. This is spending money in gacha games and the social impact that spending may have on others, especially the social impact that content creators have on their viewers. Um, I feel like this really started with Mtashed's video regarding him walking away from his account, walking away from the account that he put thousands of dollars into over the last month. And in this video, he talked about the predatory nature of gachas, the way that it is gambling, and how it makes you want to go in for that one more pool. And he's right. Like, do you think the pity system is your friend, helping guarantee you get a character that you want? Because that isn't what it's there for. Not for everyone, at least. For some, sure, it will be your parachute, and sure, you're not just gonna lose all your primos and money by making sure that you get something you want. For others, that's not what it will be. That's not what it'll do. For others, they'll sink 20, 30, 40, 50 summons into a banner and not get what they want. And tell themselves, well, it's just 30, 40, maybe even 50 summons away from the pity. Why not go all the way? And that's the people that gacha games are really targeting with the pity. The people who get so close and they'll just tell themselves, well, I can just buy the rest of my way there. Even if they haven't spent a dime for a summon before, they might really want the latest character and they are so close to the pity. And some might think, well, I can just wait. I can just farm it out. But that banner is not going to wait forever. The banner might be going away tonight. There's no time to wait. There's no time to farm. And you got to act now or the limited character might just be gone forever. And you don't want to miss your chance, do you? So you spend. So you just spend the money because you want that character and you don't know the next chance you'll have at getting them. And that's why this game is predatory. The one thing that is meant to be customer friendly, the pity, is still just there to get you to spend. Another customer friendly thing, trying out characters are to get to sink their teeth into you. You try out Klee and you're like, man, I love the way she plays. I love her bombs. I love everything about her. I want her. Okay, how are you gonna get her? You're gonna spend. Sure, you might have some summoning currency saved up. You might be able to summon once, twice, 3 times. Maybe even you haven't touched a single gacha, like a single primo gem since you started playing. You might have 16,000 saved up. You might be able to summon up to 1 pity, but you might not get her. And there's only one thing that's gonna get you the rest of the way, and that's spending. It's only $5, so look at the value that it provides. But scientifically, we know that if we spend even once on something, our minds start to change. Our minds start to look at that thing as like, oh, this is something we spend money in. This is something we spend on. Then you start to look at the top-up packs, the one-time deals. You think that you start to think, well, I can just top up this once, just get the double crystals. I don't have to do it again. I just buy the double crystals once and then I'm done. And then your mind justifies your next purchase, and your mind will justify the next purchase, and you'll just justify every purchase to yourself because that's how gachas work. That's how they're supposed to get you. And these tactics are especially scary in Genshin Impact. This is a lot of people's first gacha game. A lot of gamers and even non-gamers who decide to give Genshin Impact a try are not used to seeing these tactics. They're not used to wading through the bullshit that is gacha gaming. So to them, these tactics are new. To them, these tactics have a higher chance of success because they never were sucked into this world before. They never had to fight off these tactics before. This is the first time they're really being faced with this, and some people just are gonna fall for it. Some people are gonna buy in and keep buying in every time. People found Genshin. Some people, this is a game they love. This is something that they want to support, but supporting them once can lead to supporting them with money that you don't really have. Because gacha games just take and take and take, and some people aren't aware of that this is gambling. Really, in the end, that's what it is. Yes, we know the odds, but it's still gambling. So people get addicted. People get addicted to that dopamine rush that you hit every time you click pool, every time you put a 10 pool in, every time you see that purple, that golden light. People get addicted to that, and people can be harming themselves in the process. Some people can financially harm themselves in the process. Going back to Mtashed's video, he realized what he was doing was unintentionally sucking people into that trap, unintentionally sucking people into spending into the gacha system. And he realized he wanted out, and I understand that. Genshin Impact is still a game that he loves. He wants to play. He wants to still play. He still wants to make content, but he realized he can't spend anymore. So he's gonna enjoy the game as a free-to-play player. He already showed off his new free-to-play account. And he just doesn't want to have to worry about what his summoning content might be doing to the people that see it. Not only did Mtashed not want to suck people into that, I think he realized that he got himself sucked in. That, like, he mentioned himself in his videos that Destiny 2 is his original game. Destiny 2 is the content he's here for. Genshin Impact just became another big thing for him, and it helped his channel grow like immensely. But like Destiny 2 was what he really covered originally. And Destiny 2 is not a gacha game. Sure, there's like chests and things you can buy, there's loot boxes, but Destiny 2 is not a gacha game. And he might have got himself sucked into the crazy and the hype of gacha games, that hype of seeing new 5-star characters, seeing new content, new things come through. He got himself sucked into that as well, and he realized that he wanted out. Like he realized that that's not what he enjoys. He's not enjoying spending this money. Like you see him suffer, like physically, you see his body ache when he like doesn't get what he wants. It hurts, and I get that feeling. I've had that feeling before. But one of the first that I even experienced with Genshin Impact is seeing someone else pool and pooling myself. Normally, I'm able to watch these summoning videos and not really care. With the latest banner, I seen Klee and I was like, okay, easy skip for me. I'm not really worried about it. She's not a character I'm really interested in. I tried her in her tryout stage. I tried her in her mission. It wasn't something that I was really hyped for. The only thing that was a little like, I kind of want that is the weapon banner. I looked at that and I was like, yeah, the weapon banner looks nice. Wolf's Gravestone, supposed to be the best weapon on Diluc. My best character on my main account, Diluc. Yeah, I could see myself trying to pull for that. I thought about it, and at that time I had 180 Intertwined Fates saved up, burning a hole in my pocket, and about saving it for a character I really liked. I was really hoping, I still really am, I'm really hoping that Zhao's the next character. And I was saving up to pull as many copies of him as I can. So I stood strong. I walked away. However, over the next couple of days, I started seeing video after video. Wolf's Gravestone, best weapon in the game. Wolf's Gravestone, best weapon for Diluc. Wolf's Gravestone, this, that, another thing. And eventually it got to me. So eventually I went to the first pity. I went in on the banner, went all the way to the first pity, and got the lost chapter. I was so upset with myself because I felt like I just wasted everything that I had saved. Not everything at the time, but like I wasted so much of what I just saved for nothing. Because I don't have a character who's going to use the lost chapter. I don't have Klee. I don't have Mona. I don't really have any magic character that I want to build out. Barbara's my only character, and I want to build her HP for healing, so I'm not trying to give her a crit book. And after going into that first pity, I was again, like I said, upset, but I walked away again. I walked away, I was like, it's fine. I don't need the Wolf's Gravestone. I'll just save what I have left. Then more videos started to come up, showcases showing how great the Wolf's Gravestone is, how much you need the Wolf's Gravestone on your account. And after a while, I was like, well, I can't get unlucky twice, right? I went back in, second pity, another lost chapter. I would have preferred almost any other weapon besides the bows because I have them both on that banner besides the lost chapter, but that's what I got. I had to go to pity again at that time, and so that was 140 summons gone. Most of what I saved up out the window, and I was frustrated. The rest of the day, I just felt like shit because I wasted those summons. Eventually, I was able to just cut my losses and move on, though. But this could happen to somebody else. Someone who can't just cut their losses, who might have just put hundreds of dollars into the game, and just they can't afford to cut their losses. They're now like not only setting themselves back financially, they also aren't getting anything they want. And so they just feel even worse. Like I felt bad. And if this happened to me, someone who really I think is really good at just pushing past all the gacha bullshit, I'm sure it's happening to so many other people. And a lot of them probably didn't have this summons stacked like I did. A lot of them probably spent money chasing a dream that they might have felt like Genshin, or maybe they might have felt that a YouTuber sold to them. So I understand anyone's choice to stop spending, to stop making content of them summoning. And I respect that decision. In the end, it really is just a choice. And for me, it's my personal choice that I'll keep spending. Spending something that I choose to do every time I do it. When I spend, I first check my bank. I make sure every last thing I need for the month taken care of. I make sure all my bills are paid. I make sure I have groceries for the month. I make sure that I have everything squared away. I make sure there's stuff going into my savings. And then I look at what I have left, and then I'm like, Yeah, I could spend that on a gacha game. Yeah, I could spend that on some entertainment for me. So this is what that's what it is for me. It's entertainment. It's what I love to do. I enjoy spending in gacha games. Like I enjoy summoning and spending and playing gacha games. It's just always been my chosen pastime. Like, before Genshin, I was playing any other gacha game. I was always like on the newest gacha games. But in the past, I used to put hundreds on my credit cards. I racked up thousands in interest fees and debt and realized that it was a terrible thing to do. Sure, I never missed a payment, and maybe have gone deeper into the negative and actually largely hurt themselves financially and maybe somewhere else in their life as well due to the money they've put into gacha games. And I'm still paying off some of that debt even now. So I'm aware of the trap that gacha really can be. However, all this being said, I will continue to spend. Not because of content, because if I take away the recording, if I take away the YouTube channel I'm trying to build, if I take away anything that the public eye sees, it's what I was gonna do anyway. Like I've been playing gacha games for so long, and I love them, and I love playing them. I love pooling and Genshin Impact especially. I really enjoy Genshin Impact. I love playing the game. I love spending time in the game, not even spending money. It's just I love walking around, enjoying the game, playing, fighting random mobs just for the drops, just picking flowers. Sometimes I'll spend an hour picking my flowers, enjoying myself though. I don't have any problem with that. So I love Genshin Impact. Because of how much I like the game, I'm just continue to spend. And again, away from all the YouTube stuff, like this is what I've been doing already. Month after month, I've always spent hundreds in gacha games. And like I said, it is my chosen vice. I don't really go out. The only other games I play are free-to-play games like League of Legends and Warzone, and I barely put $10-20 in there a month. Genshin Impact right now is my chosen outlet, my chosen hobby. This is what I want to spend money in. Additionally, I want to be able to share my experiences. So I'll continue to make videos, even summoning videos. So when Child comes out, I'm gonna get him. When Zhongli comes out, I'm gonna get him. And when Xiao comes out, honestly, I'm probably gonna max Constellation him. That's just because that's what I was gonna do anyway. It's not for the content, it's for me. This is what I was gonna do because I enjoy doing it. And sure, I will make it into content, but that's more because I enjoy sharing my experiences on my YouTube channel. I want to be able to share that and just like enjoy community feedback and just share the experiences that I have. Everyone needs to realize that you really have to spend it within your range. Not to look at what content creators are putting out, not to look at what the game is trying to sell you, but look at what can you reasonably spend. For some people, that number should be zero. For others, that might be tens, hundreds, even thousands. It's really based on your current situation. I hope everyone takes special care to examine their own finances and be real with themselves if they can or even should spend at all. To be honest, the game doesn't require any spending at all. It gives you all the pieces you need to build to the late game. Even everything you'll need into the Spiral Abyss, you just have to build it out with the character that gives you. Anyway, these have been my thoughts on everything. Anyway, let me know how you feel about it down below. And please like and subscribe, as I have a lot more Genshin Impact content on the way. Thank you, and make sure to spend responsibly.